Alright, so let's just zoom out here and look at this chart again. Now what we have over here, oh boy. We have start cage from any string. So if I start an A shape from the third string, I get a G shape. And that also works for minors. So if I start the G minor shape from the third string, I get an E minor. Let's look at that. See if we can find that. A G minor shape from the third string would be, I guess, where there's a G minor somewhere. So here's a G minor shape, 2, 4, 6, Dorian. If we start that from the third string, well, I guess we have to find a 2 on the third string. There's a 2 on the third string right there. Okay, so 2 on the third string goes, remember the G minor shape is 2, 4, 6 in Dorian. Here's 2, 4, 6. It says that the G shape is going to go from the third string, has to go up what? 2/4. So it's G to C, then C to E. C to E is the only anomaly in here that goes to a third. It's almost like the tuning of a guitar, 5/4 and 1/3. So we go to the E after C, right? So where were we? So it's a G minor shape on the third string, okay? So starting on this, we go up from G to C, and then C goes to E. The rest of them go back up to 4. C will go to A goes to D. So it's going to be an E shape. Now let's look if we got that. Starting at G minor, here's our G minor, 2, 4, 6. We're going to start 2, 4, but remember 4 goes to 6 in a major third over here, right? You look at the 4, it goes to 6. It's not there because it's warped up. Now this is the new shape, 2, 4, 6. And what it's saying is that is an E shape. Well, guess what? Look at this, 6, 2, 4. What are you looking at? What's that? That's an E shape. See what I'm saying? Start cage from any string works with the arpeggios too. We can try another one. Let's try G minor from the second string. Okay, we'll make an easy one. G minor from the second string. Okay, so let's find a G minor. We could use Dorian, or we could use something else, but we have to find a G minor about it. I can't find a G minor. Here's one. Alright, G minor from the second string. So here's a G minor shape, 6 root 3. Okay, that's G minor shape. Because you remember, with G you've got the same thing, the relative root here. Duped. Just trust me, it's G minor shape. Now the relative major of this G minor shape thing goes up 1 pentatonic. So it would be A root. So this is the relative major, the A root. 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6. Notice these blue notes are all incorporated in that A major pentatonic scale. 5, 6, right? 5, 6, root 2. This is the A major pentatonic. 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6. Incorporated in that is 6, root 3, 6, root 3, 6. Okay, so that's its parent key. You take the minor and you go up 1 in the pentatonic scale, and that's the major. So people don't know about that with G minor. They know about go up from A and the relative major C. Go up from E minor, the relative major is G. But that's pretty much all people learn in the beginning. Then it took me a while, like years, to know that the relative major of G minor, of D minor, was F. You know, and I realized that only by playing it, you know, that I realized that, oh my goodness, this D minor here, our friend D minor, trusty D minor open, if I wanted to play pentatonic, it would have to be the F pentatonic. So it's, forget it. Okay, and that, to do the D minor at that point is going to be a caged bound arpeggio, and right now the only way I know to do them is in intervals. So you just do them in raw intervals, right? So you start from an F. We're doing there was a D minor, so it pretty much starts in the first inversion. It's going to be like F A D F A D. So it'd be like F A D F A D. I didn't do that in inversions. I just cheated and looked at my notes, but I did the inversion on the one string, you know. So anyway, that's how that works. Now, when we want to start a G minor from the second string, we have to find that 6 on the second string to get this to work here. Remember, you can't just take this 6 and put it up to this second string. It doesn't work that way. It'll take it into a different key. We want to stay in the same key, so it's musical. We don't want to just, you know, arbitrarily go into a different key, you know. So we find the same note on the second string. So here's your 6 root 3. That becomes a C. So G minor becomes a C, G goes to C, and on the chart G goes to C. Why does it become a C? Because here's your G minor from the second string, right? That brings into play this 3 under here. You could see it's a C shape. Because remember, C is always first, C is always, let's see, the root being here, C is always second inversion. So it's 3, 6 root, 3, 6 root is second inversion A minor. So there it is. It works. G minor from the second string goes to a C shape. G minor, or G from the second string, goes to a C shape. Now if we take that to the third string, it'll go to an E shape, because C always goes to E. That's the only one that goes to a third. The rest of them go to a fourth. Why that is, I haven't figured that out yet. So G minor from the third string. Okay, well G minor started with the Aeolian with the 6. So 6 on the third string. Here we go. This is a relative root minor chord. Minor A minor. 6. Here's our minor third. Now the major third's warped over. It goes straight up, and lo and behold, the shape is an E shape. Becomes an E shape. You can read it right off the graph. So we started G minor shape down here, and we ended up over here with this 6. Well, that put us into the E box, because now we're going down a pentatonic scale, because as cage goes up, it goes down a pentatonic scale. C, A, G, E, D, C. Okay? It goes like this. It's like C is here, A is here. We're going down a pentatonic scale in letters. The next is the G box, and I can hardly play that chord, so I think I forgot how to play a G. You know, in the E goes down a pentatonic. So that's why that works like that. Okay, so you can see it by inspection. It's E shape right there. So it works, and whoa, I couldn't pause it.